Hello everyone, No Response here. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good one. So, very excited to show off the latest update on the public test server, which is the new perk, well, special loadouts, perk and special loadouts, the new camp slots, and at the end of this video, I'm going to run through the latest spec-up as well. I've already done the spec-up once. It's too long didn't read. It is a little bit easier. It's quite cool though. I do like it. It's just, it is a lot easier, especially if you're reasonably well geared. So right, really excited for this update. Loads of cool stuff. Most of it works perfectly. There is one which I'm going to address right at the start because it will annoy people if you don't notice it. So basically, we've got this really cool little punch card machine. Who's been noisy? Oh, it's those guys. We've got the punch card machine, which I really, really like. Pretty straightforward. If those of you watch the dev video, you get this for free at level 25. And as you can see, you get, well, you get your first loadout and then you get your second loadout. They're named something like Perk Loadout 1 or something. I renamed them to Big Guns and Melee. Just as a thing, I would like to do an agility build for my second one. I don't have any of the perks, so I just sort of just made a strength build quickly with melee and used my agility cards. You can see I've even got ammo smith at the side. So one thing with this, it works really, really well, as you can see. So if I edit special, it's completely free. It's incredibly self-explanatory. It's really grand. You know, you can reset everything if you like. 49 points, and then obviously then you can edit your active perks. So just as a one thing which I noticed when I did this, I'll show you now. It de-equips Class Freak and Starch Jeans. So watch this. If I say it did it before, so if I go to here, oh, it seems to de-equip a load of my luck perks, just my luck perks. Bear that in mind. Obviously, this is the PTS, and I believe your character isn't carried over, but you might accidentally take some rad away. For me, it kept literally unequipping Class Freak and specifically Starch Jeans, which gave me a little bit of PTSD from the other week when I unequipped Starch Jeans and took a load of rad away. It was during the Bethesda stream, if you watched it. I just completely forgot I didn't have it equipped. I don't know why I even took it out. I just wasn't paying attention. So just bear that one in mind. I think it's because they're meant to be shared across the builds, but they're currently not. So it's probably something I'm going to raise a ticket about after this video. It'll be absolutely fixed. It's just a because it doesn't do it with any of these others, but I just think with the luck ones, for whatever reason, it's de-equipping them. So just as an FYI, pay attention. But other than that, it works really, really fine. I do like it a lot. It's quite quick to do. You literally just kind of walk up to this, boom, off you go. Obviously, right now, it means that... Oh, actually, oh no, look, see, it has re-equipped them, but it's not specifically re-equipped. So yeah, the luck perks are a little bit, squiffy, shall we say. Let's just put that back in. Oh, God. Oh, God. I've got fireproof on. I'm going to keep fireproof on because I'm going to do a spec up in a sec. So yeah, really cool. I love the way it looks as well. It's quite a neat idea with the punch card machine. It's something nice to plop into your camp, and it's very quick to switch over. You obviously have to activate the machine, so you can't just kind of change it on the fly, which still might minorly annoy people. But I think the fact that it allows you to completely revamp your special just completely makes up it. That alone, to be honest, is probably the better part. I'm definitely going to do an agility build. Initially, I was going to do like a melee strength build because, oh, that would be cool. But then I realized, to be honest, I can just do that by just switching the perks over in the menu. So yeah, agility build eventually, which will be quite fun. So right, next, the camp slots. So as you can see, I'm in my my fave base here, which I'm never going to tear down. Well, I may one day, but probably not. So another FYI with this. So you have to activate it. So you press, you see it, you literally just press down. Same way you press world activity, you press up. Now you just have another button for down, and it comes up with Camp 1 and Camp 2. So when you first load into the game, when you haven't actually used this feature before, you will have Camp 1 selected. You need to activate Camp 2 from here before you place your camp down. I remember wanting to be sure on this when I watched the dev video the other day. The reason being is because if you aren't paying attention and you think, cool, I've got a second camp slot, well, clearly I have to place the camp first, right? Oh no, I'm going to place it down my base. I'm just my brain. I was like, oh, some people might think that'll then activate the second camp. No, don't do that, because then you'll end up accidentally getting rid of whatever beautiful camp that you've made. So yes, just as a little thing. Oopsie, wrong way. From here, activate from there. Boom. You can also just click on it in the menu and activate it from there as well. Camp disappears. Bye. Love you. And it's pretty neat. And if I wanted to activate this again, I'm not going to do it, but I can just kind of go here and activate camp. Right. Oh, I'm a bit hungry. Babes. So the next thing is obviously the actual icons is another feature, and I really like this because you probably noticed I've got the railroad lantern, which is I've got it tattooed on my arm. Love the railroad so much. It's pretty cool. You can just change the icon as you like. They've got, I think, pretty much every option that ever exists, or like nearly all of them. So like most of the fact you can be Swan if you want, big teapot. I think they've obviously got everything, but they've got a lot of them, which is pretty grand. I think that's the Minutemen there. I can't remember for the life of me what the Enclave one looks like. But you've also got the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that the Enclave? I can't remember. What does the Enclave look like? But you can also see the Castle one as well. So there's a fine choice. Got the Settlers there. So it's all good. I really like this a lot. It's just, I didn't expect, my brain just didn't occur to me I could have the lantern, and it's just for me as a big, a railroad loyalist, I quite like it. So let's just go check out my other camp, and you can see how it works. I mean, it's a really simple one that I made. As a such, just because the shelter just popped here, shelters are shared between camps. I prefer it this way. So that means to say is I've got my Vault, elevate. I've got my Vault utility room down here, which is the one I put a huge amount of effort into. I like the fact that I can just place that down on multiple points in the map and not have to rebuild it. Some, like one or two people might be like, oh, but I wanted to make a separate Vault utility room for whatever weird sadistic reason. I think it's better this way. That's cool. You can probably hear that guy, so you can have different allies as well, which is pretty grand. So I've got, obviously, Space Lady in my main camp because she's my waifu, because I did the quest, and I've literally never really played with any other allies, because I'm like, but I'll then have to get rid of her. Whereas now, I've got, I think it's the Wanderer, who I don't actually think I've got on the actual, my main non-PTS save. So I need to pick her up or something. I literally haven't done anything with any of them other than Punk once on my building character. So yeah, you can have separate allies, which is pretty grand. I just literally whipped up a random little tent just because the PTS obviously has limited resource. So I just wanted to place something here. Very cool, very straightforward. I really like this feature. As far as I can tell, the camp slot feature works perfectly. I haven't seen... Oh, all right, survival syringe, calm down. I haven't heard or seen any issues with it, so it's pretty grand. So yeah, let's move away from her. She's being very fucking... Actually, no, let's just... Will you get up? You're really annoying. Can I... For fuck's sake. Alright, don't place her down. She's noisy, yeah? Right, let's move all the way there. Thanks. Right, let's get rid of her. She starts playing stupid guitar again. Honestly, you're a bit rude, you know what I mean? Anyway, cool. She's gone. She won't hurt you anymore, don't worry. So yeah, camp slots, an amazing feature. You can obviously also rename your camps. I haven't bothered just because I couldn't think of anything creative for this video, but I obviously will. Something incredibly witty and, very cool, but for now it says Camp 1 and Camp 2 in it. So yes, very good feature. Now, on the subject of extra slots, not only for this, but obviously also for the perk loadouts, to my knowledge, they will probably be paid. So there'll probably be something you pick up on the Atom Store. I imagine there'll be a limit. I can't, purely for just, I don't know. Like, I imagine, look, I noticed there's a space perfectly for a third one, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm curious, you notice it has the de-equipped. Interesting. I think it just means that you've got new skill points. But yeah, so I suspect at least one more of these, probably again from the Atom Store, and camp slots, they've got loads of rooms, so probably quite a few. To be honest, this will upset a few people. I'm not really bothered. I'm probably going to use multiple, actually. This is going to get really expensive, isn't it? YouTubers who want multiple camps because they like the camps they built in the past might be spending a lot of money. It is what it is. It is a completely aesthetic thing. It would be nice if there are ways to earn them in-game. Maybe when you hit, like, level 200, you get an extra one, similar with the legendary perks. We'll see. I don't want to make any snap judgments. I'm not too bothered. Some people obviously will be. But yes, I just thought I would address it. Right, now the last thing. Now, the daily op. Now, I've already done this, and you may notice I got Elder Tier because, obviously, Leet. It's pretty neat. I'm going to put my power armor first because they do hit quite hard. Basically, it's a kind of a stealth one. which is, I mean, I say stealth, and if you follow me on Twitter, you'll notice that I put stealth in sarcastic quotey hands. I did it in about 6.5 minutes solo. The reason being is, obviously, I've got, you know, some reasonably decent gear, and I've got, you know, a pretty good weapon. Oh, I might not do it now. I'll get my ass kicked. They do hit quite hard. My inventory is a mess because it's just come from my thing. But, you know, I pretty much used my my pew-pew here, and it did very, very well. So I'm probably use that, and also the action hero as well to take out the mob at the end. Right, let's double check the perks so I don't accidentally use Rad Away or something. We'll keep fireproof. Yeah, good loadout, everyone. Very nice, very nice. I do want, what's the one? Oh, I know some of them on. Brainstorm. Yeah, I want to get Marathon up higher at some point. Anyway, right, so what I'm going to do, let's do a spec-up then. We've gone for 10 minutes, so hopefully, if I do well, this should be no more than 18 minutes, this entire video. So let's just try it. So yeah, I like this. I found it a lot easier than the current Spec Ops. That's not a bad thing. That's just a thing. It's not hard, but they do hit significantly harder, as you're gonna see. Oh, I did turn off his voice. Actually, let me just quickly. 1 second. Because that actually will be handy. Some of the mobs are pretty hard hitting. There are some guys with I'll let him finish. So basically, you're meant to do it stealthy. Yeah, see. So basically, I think the idea is you're meant to do it stealthy, and you'll see my health go down quite a lot. These are actually anti-armor ones as well. Oh, I dinged. Nice. So you see I have to kill a group of them. Initially they're quite hard to find because the groups start off quite small and then they get bigger. Oh, it's great that I still get updates about things even though I've done them all. So what you have to do is you kill a group, then you have to find one that's carrying a beacon, which they're marked on the map, but it's like, which one is it? Right, yeah, piece of shit. Com carrier. Give it a bit. So yeah, you have to kill the comm carriers, then you disable a beacon, then you do another one. They're marked on the map. Where's the closest one? Oh, yeah, these guys are tough. Took my health down. I actually got absolutely murdered by them. Where are you? Shit. You up here. I might not do this in a good time because I'm not going to find the comm carriers. Oi! Oh, there you are. Thank you. Okay. To shut down an interceptor. Keep an eye out for reinforcements in the area. Right, so it's on the other side. So basically, it's these little things here. You take one out, then you get another group to take out, and then another one to take out after that. Yeah, these guys are on the piercing. Interceptor shut down. Okay. So it's pretty neat. You see, like I've got, you know, fairly decent. I've got mostly T51B with like I think 1 or 2 of the higher tier power on P.S.I.A.L. I always forget the actual name. The Secret Service one. And I've obviously got reasonably decent weapons. So, yeah, I think the idea is you're meant to do it stealthy. I'm debating whether they should up the difficulty, because right now, as you see, I'm not really paying attention. And I did die once, actually, in the last one, but that was just because of one of those scary guys with the old Gatling gun. Just absolutely, I mean, they just took me out. Oh, that's new. I've never seen that before. Man, that's new. Hoffman hatchling. Okay. Ah, that was not in the last one. The next scope carrier is in your area now. I don't have exact details, so make yourself quiet. Oh yeah, mate. I'm being totally quiet. Yeah. Top lad. Oh, the one's up there. I'll find these ones a little bit easier. Right, babes. Look at you with your armor-piercing weapons. Oh, if you don't do this already, I highly recommend getting loads of, I mean, most people do this, but if you're one of the few people who didn't know about this, make sure that you, get a lot of diluted stim packs. They just make life so much easier. You just chew them down like candy. I think it's all the way. Where is it? It's up there. Yeah, it's up there. So I said I'm on 3. I'm doing a little bit slower than I did last time, but I probably will still do this in Elder speed. I did about 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Good work. Just one more left. You're clear to engage another group of hostiles. Let's find that final code.
I'm not paying attention how many stim packs I use. I end up having way too many anyway. With like Super Duper and whatever the chemist perk I think it's called. You just end up just, oh, so many. It's so easy. Right. Highly recommend though, heavy gunner build with the old Gauss, the plasma caster. Very, very cool. Highly recommend. Good fun. It's sort of like my rifle. Also, and just for the high tip, you get really generous ammo drops in the special ops. So, just as a thing. Like, realistically, I never make ammo for this anymore. Just because it's so easy to find. Where's the last one? Come here, you asshole. I'm curious to see what the other maps will be. I like, some people don't like these ops. I actually think that, oh, careful, don't die when you're recording, David. That would be a little embarrassing, wouldn't it? Where are you? Some people don't like these daily ops, like, just as a thing. I love them. I think they're a really cool feature. I think they're the perfect kind of satisfying daily content to do. Right, let's put you...
Make sure you're ready for a fight. I'd open with a solid sucker punch if I were you.
Where is she? Where are you, you piece of shit? Oh, there you are. It's basically a Mothman dude in, like, full camo. I love this gun so much.
Well done. Another notch to add to your belt. Head over to the final interceptor.
Oh, I'm going to beat better than my last time. Get in! Look at that. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't you dare hit me! Good. Yeah, so I did that in 5 minutes and 52 seconds when not really paying attention. So there's definitely criticism. Oh, they just all pop.
I'm signing off. Y'all head on out.
Give him to finish. So yeah, there definitely is a, you know, it's a lot easier. Not really paying attention. I don't even pay attention to my rolls I got last time, to be honest. Oh, I got an anti-armor pipe pistol. How exciting. Very much. Yeah, so obviously I don't get the thing. I didn't even check what rewards I got for these. But yeah, so I like it a lot. It is easier. I think, I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Like I said, this is me doing it solo, and I still did it with way quicker time than I've ever done the normal daily ops. So that might put some people off. To be honest, I'm not bothered, because with the daily ops, what we really needed was variation, and this adds that variation. I hope they do another one, to be honest. Daily ops aren't meant to necessarily be horrifically challenging. I just think they're meant to be... They can maybe tweak it a little bit. Anywho, so yeah, latest PTS update, absolutely awesome, really good all around. Be careful with your old, your starter genes, yeah, because you obviously don't want to lose all your mutations like I did the other week, because that was heartbreaking. And obviously pay attention when you're placing your first camp down. Make sure you actually switch to your second camp in the map menu here. Otherwise, you're going to get rid of your really sexy cool camp, and that'll make me cry and you cry, and it's not very good. Anyway, as always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. I'll be streaming on the weekend. I'm going to aim probably for Sunday, just because I'm doing a video Friday, so I'm just going to sleep in tomorrow, to be honest. But it will be in the early afternoon UK time, so I usually stream about 1 PM, maybe 12, depending on what time I wake up, and up to about 4:30, which is when Virgin Media decide to flip the switch and my upload speed goes really, really shit, which will be really fun. No idea what I'm streaming yet. Obviously, I'm going to be doing... I need to do a Valheim video. I was going to do one this week, but then this happens, so I was right, I'll do this instead. I will try and do one next week. It's quite time-consuming, that game, but I do enjoy it, so I want to do a few more videos before I kind of take it off for a little bit while. And also, I am working on the next Fallout 4 mod. I'm going to try and have that up next weekend. Fingers crossed. It's going to be the slog, by the way, just because I want to make the slog look cool. But anyway, I love you all. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the PTS. Have fun. And yeah, I'll speak to you lovely people soon. You take care.